Alright, so I thought maybe, do a little video about the well house. So, the house was built in 1928, so we're on the air corner of the property, and I never knew where the wellhead was, but I knew we were on a well. So originally this well, so it's not on a pitless, so meaning, and obviously the casing's probably wasn't below grade originally, but anyway, so when I bought the property, this cover was over this concrete vault, and that's just how it was. And the wiring came up through it, and so I've been here 10 years, and it's 2026 now, I guess maybe 10 and a half years, but about let's say 4 years ago, 5 years ago, May 6th, the water started to freeze at night. And so we got a visitor. Hey, kitty, come here. So anyway, it started to freeze at night, and so there was nothing we could do. It started freezing under the house later on. So I put a footing around this, 2 feet deep, so just like frost line. Built this this bumper sill outswing metal door for it. It's actually only on a 20 amp breaker because of the wire under the ground, but put a small sub panel, ground rods. It's got a center floor drain, and it's actually, like, whenever I look at this thing, I'm like, little window in there used. Concrete work was subpar because my forms bowed, but I'm like, I look at this, I'm like, this is actually not bad. And people say, well, why'd you build it 10 feet tall? And I hand dug everything for this. And then the footing steps around the side because it's kind of built into a hill, and it, obviously the drain drains out because this has to have a place for this to drain. I don't know, I guess this was always kind of like the hope that maybe a garden shed someday, and so, I wanted to have this be, taller, and I don't really like confined spaces, but this is a good enough time of year to get out here because the spiders have all moved out, or until the bugs come back. I got both my black cats out here now. Hey, dude. You never been in the well house before, have you? You gonna go explore? Hey, dude. Yeah, I got total 4 cats, three in an outdoor. Real quick, so I ended up having to take a piece of 4x8 and rip this down. I wanted to keep everything around the trees, and but nothing fancy, but I like it.